the neck on the body of the instrument. So let's make sure that's oriented correctly, and so you're tightening it. Great. So now.
Is it too off? Because mine's an off to the side one. Apparently, because the keys are that way, so they're a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have a strap for it?
Yep.
Too. All right. Yeah.
It's a real makeshift strap. Yeah. Strap on.
All right. So it looks like it's all set over there. Yeah. Just make sure that's connected.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Now we can see if everything's comfortable. So we want to make sure that the mouthpiece of the instrument isn't going to be too high or too low when it's just in rest position. So as long as that's fine, then we should be set.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there's
Just
a note out of
embouchure?
there? Yeah, let's the embouchure. Alright. Alright, nice. So I'm getting tone, so that's a good first step. I want to see what we can do if I want to reduce a little bit of the tension because I feel like you're really tense. You're really tight over here with your lips in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do want to keep the tight corners still. That's a
Okay.
very important part of the sax embouchure, but I do want to make sure that you're not struggling to just pinch off the sound.
Got it.
There we go. What I'm going to ask you to do is just pull a little bit of the mouthpiece out. Good. Now one more thing, I'd like to just fix the onset of the note. So it seems like there's a lot of noise happening before the note happens. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about this is your tongue, this is the roof of your mouth, and this is your tongue.
Okay.
This is like the tip of the reed.
Okay.
I want to make sure that you are lightly touching that reed with the tongue every time you start the note. So before the note even happens, you want to prep with air before.
Okay.
So making sure that you have a full breath and that there is air set behind it. And so once you take your breath and the note happens, all right, there's a little bit of a squeak, but I like the onset better.
Okay.
Let's try one more time. Yeah, we're getting still that squeak. What do you think about this?
Because it is from leaking too.
Yes.
Because I'm not pressing the register key.
Okay. Yeah. Drop your jaw just a little bit and pull out just a little bit too. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So how about we take it da 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 da. Will that work for you?
No. Hold on.
All right. Yeah. So make sure you have the air support behind each note.
Oh, it's right. It's really confusing keeping the A or A flat. It's still leaking. There we go.
All right.
So that's that line.
Okay, so let's break it down a little bit.
Okay.
The first thing I want to just make sure is that we gotta check our key. So we are in D major here. So there's a C sharp that we need to play, and there is an F sharp we need to play. So how do you play C sharp?
It's this key right here. Right now.
So C sharp is completely open.
Open?
So yes,
Wait.
open.
Sorry, I'm thinking C sharp as in the actual key. Hold on.
So this is sax, sax C
you're
sharp. So nothing should be pressed. There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't even play one key? It's just...
Yep, it's just
Oh,
open.
okay.
Yep. Yep, and then the other note I want to check is F sharp.
Okay.
So F sharp is going to sound like this on sax.
Okay.
Good. Now just make sure you're not putting too much mouthpiece in. For the lower notes, you should drop your jaw and work. Yeah. But now you're honking a little bit, so less mouthpiece. Yeah, see?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the lower notes are harder to get out because the jaw needs to be much more open for those lower notes. That's totally fine though.
Okay.
Alright, so let's work on, alright, could you play it again for me? We'll play it slower, so this will be your quarter note. Bum, 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 All right, here. So let's make sure that we have the D to the B jump correct. So remember that the D is all fingers down plus octave key, and then for the B, that's just going to be first finger on left hand. And remember that's C sharp, so open. Da, da. So it's a little sharper than that. Da, da. Make sure it's a major third. Which of the C is low too. Da, da. There we go. Yes.
Okay.
Can we start right from the third measure of that section? Da, 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 da. Let's work on the run. So can we play it slurred first? So we're going to play this measure all slurred. So we'll start with the B. So now, let's just make sure we have all the fingerings down for this. So we're going to go up to the C sharp, remember? And then have the F sharp on the bottom.
Okay.
And to play
So
the F sharp.
from here or here?
We're starting right here, the last measure of that line.
Got it.
So just play that all slurred for me.
What?
So it's all slurred. So just... Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna add back in the rhythm, so it'll be bum, 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 bum. Make sure to drop your jaw for those lower notes. Much better. Alright, so now let's start, can we start back
Should I
with
do more
the
staccato?
eighth notes?
The
Yeah,
No.
I would like a little more of that. Beautiful.
I don't have this many fingers. How am I supposed to do this while
Hello.
like playing the instrument?
So this is going to be a demo lesson.
This doesn't make sense.
Jake, can you stop doing this to it, please, for a second? All right. So in this demo lesson, I'm actually going to teach my brother because he's the only one available currently. He's a violin student. He also plays viola occasionally, but he is actually not even a music student, so he's a little bit more more difficult to teach. But he likes playing different instruments and trying things out, so I'm hoping that this lesson won't be as difficult as one might assume. Oh, well, I'll cut that out.
You can't see your percentage right now. Remember anything.
So here we have the body of the instrument. Okay, you can stop playing it for now. Just hold on to it, okay? Because you're going to be putting together the instrument. This is the neck. And you're going to be putting it in. Here, try it. You're going to be putting it in up top. Be careful, don't press on this part, because I don't want you to activate the key that will go to a higher register for the octave key. Okay, good. And now you probably want to adjust it. I know it's in your face right now, but that's because we're going to adjust it to get into it. We need to tighten it in there so that it doesn't move and create a gap. Okay? There we go. We need to be properly sealed, even though this instrument's already slightly leaking. So, alright. Next, I'm going to hand you, and I can hold on to this for a minute so you can put together. You have the mouthpiece, the ligature, and here's the reed. Now the reed should be placed, can you flip the mouthpiece around? No, not the ligature, yes, it's great. Make sure the ligature, the top end is the thinner end. Can you take a look? Take it off. So, also put this in your mouth. You need to keep it wet. Oh, be very careful how you put it in your mouth. Put it on the side of your mouth, you dork. A little bit more, you need to put like majority of the top. It's the softer reed part that you need to. It's okay. I know it's weird. Alright, he doesn't like putting things in his mouth. He's a violinist, so. Okay. So, when you're doing this, make sure that do you see the part that, no. Okay. Do you see the part that's the thinner part? See how it goes from it tapers, right? This part goes on top of it here, okay? Hold it here. See how it's not tightened? We're going to put the reed underneath so that it is touching the top, all right? It should be in line with the top. Yes. Careful. Yes, thank you. There we go. Make sure it's in line with the top. And tighten the ligature. Yes, make sure it doesn't go over it. I haven't given him any instructions. This is all first time right now.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Now you kind of went a little to the side. Hold on. So let me just fix that. The ligature. We're going to put the mouthpiece on, okay? So now you can hold on to your instrument once again. Please be careful. Can you imagine which way? Okay. Yes. Okay, careful with where your hand is placed. You don't want to grab the reed. Make sure that you're using little movements to put it in. Thank you. Be delicate, Jake. It's like a violin, you know. You want to be careful. Okay. Now we're going to put, this is a side instrument, so you're going to be putting this to your right side. Adjust the strap as needed because this is a belt strap. Well, we don't know if it's the right way. It should be going up to your mouth when you're holding it here. Is it too low? It's too low, okay? So we have to adjust it. Can you hold on to your instrument? Alright, I know this is like a whole setup here. Okay, is it, can you put your mouth on it while you're holding it? Yes, okay, good. So, your fingers should be going on the second key here. No. So your first finger, okay, please. All right, no. We're gonna be using just the second key here. There you go. The second finger should be on this key and here, and this pinky should be available for these keys, but currently it's not in use. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, and that's all you need for now. The bottom, you have 3 keys, also 1, 2, and 3. The pinky key is not used. All right, no, come on. Your pinky is here for these keys down here. These two, these pedals. Alright?
It's horribly inconvenient.
How is that horribly inconvenient? Alright, now, can we hold down all the... Yes, and try and create a note. I know this is going to be hard because we haven't gone over... Alright, see? Okay.
Doesn't work.
We have to find a fulcrum first. So...
It's a little broken.
Yes, it is. It's chipped, but I don't know what to do with it. Unfortunately, I only have like 2 reeds.
What's a fulcrum?
Fulcrum is the sweet spot to make sounds. So it's about here. Can you put your thumb here? Alright, and that's how far your mouth will need to go on the mouthpiece to create sound. Can you try blowing again with those keys down? The proper keys. No? Oh, a little better. Alright, stop. Stop. You have the... Okay, look where you're putting your fingers. Second finger should be here on this one. Yes. Alright, you're holding your... You have to be careful. You have to have them on these flat keys right here, not on the parts that actually close the holes. And make sure you're not pressing anything else unnecessary. Alright, continue. So we're going to learn the first few notes, okay? Can you read them here? Do you notice how we have 3? Alright, so first before that, I'm talking about the fulcrum still and the sweet spot. You need to have also proper embouchure, which I know you don't know about yet, and this is going to be a really quick lesson on that. So can you make... So you don't want to make an O. Stop making faces. You're going to make not an O, but an oval. I know. You're going to make an oval. Okay. You're going to make an oval with your mouth. Can you do that? No. I'm going to cry. You're going to make an oval with your mouth over the mouthpiece. A little oval like area for your nose. So not a circle and not a flat one either. There you go. Yeah, you need to find the fulcrum. Okay, first. Yes, I know. Okay. So finding that sweet spot, you find where you have to put your mouth. Make sure the corners of your mouth are also. You don't want to put too much onto it. Stop. So you're gonna be. Can you stop for a second? No. Okay. You're gonna have to. make sure the corners of your mouth are tightened like a little drawstring. So think it. Sure, sure. No, it's similarly to that. Okay. You're embarrassing yourself. You're forgetting one of the keys. 1, 2, and 3.
That's not the right one. Oh, I'm an octave. It's still not working.
You're going too much. Notice that there you go. There you go. Can you go up now by releasing one key? And keep going. Okay, you can release this key. Are you pressing on it here? Hold on. Just use the first.
I'm a professional.
There's a. You're also straining your neck backward. This instrument is meant to be played this way. Not like that. Try what I was showing you. Stop pressing on these keys. If you keep pressing on these keys, nothing's gonna happen. If you want to do a higher note,
Yeah,
you have
I
to
do.
use these keys. Okay, we're done with the lesson. That was the
No,
basics.
keep going.
Wait, why would I keep going?
I was making so much progress.
I was making so much fun. Alright, hold on. Your fulcrum is changing. Can you
It's changing.
find the sweet spot by going in and out with the mouthpiece again? There we go. You don't want too much of a honky noise. A little bit further out. A little bit more in. A little bit between the two. There we go. We want better tone. Alright, it's ending. Say goodbye, Jake. Say goodbye.
Bye.
What did I say? Wave goodbye. Holst from beginning to F. First movement.